The average human body has about 42 liters of fluid in it. In the jungle, you can expect to lose about 25% of that a day through perspiration, urination, and moisture lost when breathing out through your mouth.
What that means is you need to take in about 10 to 12 liters of fluid every day. If you don't, and you go 2 days, and your body hits 50%, your machine shuts down. For you, that means death. So the most important thing in surviving in the jungle is hydration, hydration, hydration.
Despite the abundance of water in a rainforest, a lot of surface water lies in stagnant pools that can carry diseases and parasites. If it's all you've got, there are tricks to making unfit water safe to drink.
If you find some water like this, it is drinkable. It's not ideal because you'd prefer a nice, smooth flowing river. However, with a little bit of iodine for boiling this up, it's perfectly safe to drink. About 3 or 5 drops, depending on how dirty it is. If you don't have water tablets or you're not able to get a fire so you can boil it, you can still make this water drinkable. All I have to do is dig a little hole about 12 inches from the water, dig it about 12 inches deep, let the water filter into that hole, give it about a half hour to an hour to kind of settle down so that the sediment's all at the bottom, and then just drink right out the top with my lips, nice and filtered.
Like Mike says, it's drinkable, but go easy. There still could be some bacteria, but you can find clean water in other places. Plants can provide a plentiful source if you know where to look, and trees like this Chambira palm are always a good place to start.
That fruit can either bear food or water. We're hoping this one's going to have water. Right in there, that's pure drinking water and tastes just like lemonade.
Water vines are abundant and can be used to quench a thirst and refill a canteen.
Cut her low so the water doesn't suck back up to the root. Cut her high.
But how can you tell which plants are safe to eat? A good indicator are signs that other mammals, like monkeys, have been eating a plant or fruit. But to be on the safe side, Mike uses a simple edibility test.
Basically, you touch the fruit, see if there's any irritation. You pluck it, touch it to your lip, wait a minute or two, touch it to your tongue, wait a minute or two, take a bite, let it sit in your mouth a couple minutes, chew it up, still wait a couple minutes, no problem, go ahead and swallow that, wait about 15 minutes. If no problem after that, go ahead and finish the fruit.
Now you've got to sit on your hunger for at least 8 hours and see what happens.
If you still feel all right, it's probably going to be safe. Go ahead and top off.
Plants aren't the only ready food source in the rainforest. Protein is plentiful if you can stomach it.
Now, when you're in the jungle, you got to eat to stay alive. You can't afford to be squeamish. These little nuts, oftentimes little grub worms will get in them. Grub worm heaven. That right there is full of protein, full of fat, and can keep you going for a good long while. So if you can't get a fire, it's jungle sushi for you.
If you can't stomach insect larvae, there's always adult bugs like this cricket.
Get rid of the head, the legs, the wings, and there's your meat and your protein. Suck that bad boy right out. Not as yummy as a grub worm, but you can eat it. Okay, what we got here, nice little anaconda. He was just trying to get himself a little caiman for a bite to eat. Come on, boy, out you come. Okay, there we go. Come on, there we go. Now, whole deal, there you go. Let's control the head. And you control the snake. That's a lot of work. I wouldn't recommend you going for it if you're in a weakened state. But if you're feeling fit and your strength is good, it might be worth wrestling with this guy. But much bigger than this, I'd say let him go and find smaller fish to fry.